You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com for May 16th. I went back to listening, as we agreed.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That feels good.
All right, good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels right?
Feels nice.
Feels good.
Okay, good. Well, Janelle agrees, so she's in agreement.
Yep.
Thank you. Jen, I owe you. So how do you feel?
Great.
You said you had chores for me to do around your house to make it up to you, but I don't know if you want me doing the chores.
One way to find out. I'll show you how, and then you take over.
Okay. Sam is here to clean up the mess of this podcast.
Yeah.
I do what I can. We'll find out how much mess I have to clean up now that we're trying the new thing. So
The new thing.
the new Squadcast rather than Zoom. So
let us know what you think. If the quality is better, worse, or about the same. Better
A
is
or B?
A or B. A or B. It is Tech Thursday.
Still bad.
Tech Thursday, where Sam, how about you walk us through what you found?
So I was on Twitter.
Okay, I was gonna say I want to find out the origin story of how Sam discovered this website and this item that you can buy for $9,420.
I was on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, and I was just scrolling through, and 3 people posted this in my feed. A link to something called the Terminator. Which is a robot.
Okay, hold on. But before you say it, guesses from the ladies, because I already know. What do you think the Terminator is, Janelle?
I don't even know. Terminator says to me something that would keep you warm, like thermal underwear.
Okay,
Jen,
Terminator.
I was going along the same logic, like a thermos or a thermal something. For some reason, I think, I don't know, something to do with the bed.
statement.
I don't know why, but that's what it makes me think of. Like a
Something with the
blanket
bed.
or something. Yeah.
All right. Okay, like a blanket. Okay.
I think
Sam.
those are both great guesses. However, they are both incorrect. The Terminator is the first ever flamethrower wielding robot dog.
That was my second guess. I was going to say that.
At last, it's on the market. Okay, where can we buy it?
We've been looking everywhere.
How long have you been waiting?
Whole life.
I feel like,
Years.
I know Jen's child is called Little Buddy, but I feel like the Terminator, that would be a good name for a robot flame-throwing dog. Little Buddy.
I'll post a link in the description. The videos are fantastic. It's got a 1-hour battery life, a 30-foot range.
Wow.
And it's also got Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So,
Bluetooth. Why would you have Bluetooth?
The
Are you playing in?
the shortest range wireless technology you can have.
I'm like, okay, is it a Bluetooth speaker as well? Are you playing your slow? Are you playing the latest Daily Nugget episode as you are burning? Like, what are you doing with a flame-throwing dog?
Well, I mean, it does make sense. We are kind of a dumpster fire.
What aren't you doing with a flame-throwing dog?
Oh
mean-
my goodness.
Yeah, I tweeted it, retweeted the one that I saw, and I'm just like, this is money well spent. It's only $9,400.
That's it.
Well, and it's on back order. So does that mean people have been buying it?
Or
And
there were
they've-
only 2. So either way, it looks like a little bit of nightmare fuel.
The battery only lasts for an hour?
Well, here.
What
Yeah.
breed of
Well-
robotic dog are we talking about?
Silver?
Silver? Not even like pit
Yeah.
bull or something like that? A vicious breed?
No, they're just. It looks like a robot, Janelle. They're not trying to make it look like any actual
Well,
animal.
why are they calling it a dog then?
It's a good
It has
question.
4 legs.
Yeah,
I guess they could call it. They could call it a flame-throwing hippo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your favorite animal. Or elephant. I mean, it
Elephant.
doesn't look like it.
Maybe a fox.
It could be a cat. I don't know.
Groundhog.
Tiger,
Generic
lion.
terrier.
Yeah.
A liger.
Bears, oh my.
Dragon.
Armadillo.
Unicorn.
Awesome.
Is this the podcast? We're just naming animals now.
Ogre.
Ooh.
Giant.
Oh,
Dwarf.
I don't know why I
Elf.
would want one of those things.
Why not?
I guess for the novelty of it, maybe.
Okay, if money is no object, Janelle, and someone says, do you want, I can provide you a flame-throwing robot dog. You say no to that?
I'm sure I could find multiple uses for something like that, but I wouldn't spend $200 on it.
Well, think about it. It could just be patrolling the outside of your estate to make sure that no small rodents make it in.
True.
But it's only got an hour battery life, so.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have two. You charge one, and then it goes on Sentry, and then you have the other one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you just keep.
I have $18,000 to just throw around.
Well, I'm just saying, if the money's not an object, Janelle.
Whoa.
Dream a little.
Easy.
Dream a little.
Money is always an object because we have none.
Well, there's also a drone that shoots fire.
Oh, now that would be helpful.
Well, see, that seems a little dangerous because maybe it's because I have some experience with drones. At least maybe it's because I get the cheaper ones, but I've lost 3 of them. And so, you know, they get too far away, the battery starts dying, it gets too windy, and then the drone just... Ooh. I mean, imagine if a flamethrower drone goes awry, goes AWOL,
Ooh.
and then just starts...
And then just explodes.
Right, so whatever. I mean,
they sell regular old flamethrowers, too. This one's about $3,500. It's got a 110-foot range. and it's napalm compatible.
Where do you get napalm? Where do you get the stuff to supply the flamethrower?
Do you have a license for that? I wonder.
I don't know. I mean, it also says 0.5 gallons per second. So I wonder if it's like just straight up gasoline.
That is very dangerous weaponry. I just don't understand.
Well, you enjoy weaponry.
I do, but
you could burn up.
That's a little out there. I'm not sure. Yeah.
You could fry a couple of armadillos with that.
Ew, no.
Now they say this is your agricultural ally. And they've got videos of it like burning brush and a pile of and a big pile of like wood, although there's easier ways to burn a pile of wood.
But are there more ways?
No, well, no. Okay, there's a user manual. Maybe I should read it here and figure out.
I think I need to call my brother.
Required accessories. Okay, so
just because.
Does your brother have a flamethrower?
I'm just saying, if there's a robot dog of any sort, he is either on the waiting list or he bought it. So I just need to figure out which one it is.
He's the reason it's on back order.
We
probably
need to get in touch with him. Well, what if you had a 3D printer? Couldn't you just make your own?
He has one of those. He
if
probably
you had the plans, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can buy butane fuel cylinders. That's what they use.
Butane.
Butane, yes, according to this, and you can buy them online for like $20 you can buy them on Amazon, which makes me laugh. I'm thinking they let you transport fuel on Amazon.
It
says it's available at most hardware stores too.
I don't think you can do liquids like that. Can you?
Well, you're not bringing it on you carry-on at the TSA, but apparently, I guess they have to ship it somehow, right, Janelle? I mean,
maybe.
How else is it going to get from point A to point B?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you can buy the little versions of those for with the the dessert where you cook the sugar and it gets hard on top.
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Oh well, okay. Here we go. So what you do is I'm literally reading the manual here because I'm very interested.
Here we go. Nerd on the loose.
They suggest so there's actually a tank where you put the fuel in, but it's not necessarily the butane, but they recommend starting with a 90% diesel and 10% gasoline mix. And if the ignition is inconsistent or a more volatile mix is desired, gasoline can be added. When using thickened fuels, 50% diesel and 50% gasoline works well with 1 ounce per gallon of our napalm mix.
I'm so glad we know this. Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Apparently, these have been used in a whole bunch of movies.
I know.
But hold on. It says it's legal to own. In the USA, flamethrowers are federally unregulated and not even considered a firearm.
Oh my word! Well,
are you on their website?
I'm reading the user manual.
Okay, how many
it says
words
that
are
there's no need for any.
It's pretty clean.
Okay.
It seems like it's on the up and up. Okay. There's no weapons licensing. You don't even have to go through a certain dealer. It does not violate any state or local regular laws or regulations.
If you buy the TF-19, which is the drone, you're going to need a drone license for it.
Right. But I'm just reading the basic flamethrower one that you can get. Just your run of the mill X15 flamethrower that you strap to your back and you just go destroy some weeds with.
Man, if I was rich, I would buy this drone just to shoot fire.
Okay, so how much? So the drone, so the flying drone. How much was the flying drone?
The Wasp is
because the X15.
It's $1,600. That's not bad.
It's a steal.
That's crazy because the X15 I'm talking about, the one that you strap to your back.
That's what I paid for the drone that I used.
And you could have had fire with it.
I could have had fire instead of a beautiful camera.
Well, we know what your priorities are, Sam.
Yeah.
We're very
My wife is in the chat room. She just told me no.
We agree with that. I think that
you're disappointed.
It would just be wrong in your hands.
So when you click on the buy page on this one, it says, I understand that this purchase does not give me the right to operate a drone or unmanned aircraft system.
Do you understand?
Yeah, they have to do some disclaimers on that one.
Well, I actually have my drone pilot's license, so I could legally run this thing.
But do you have your flamethrower drone pilot's license?
They're not federally.
So look at that.
So I'm gonna say,
actually, I do have that. And that's the
Thank
Nugget.
You for misery.
Yeah, I think this one was for the guys. I'm sorry, we got a little deep into the flamethrower talk. I don't know why you weren't interested in that, Janelle.
I'm all about weapon. That was a little out of my league.
Think about how quickly you could grill a bunch of vegetables.
Your broccoli would be charred to perfection.
I do have a burninator. I call it the burninator, but it's like one of those big, huge torches you can use. You hook it up to a propane tank, and you can really set stuff on fire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's essentially the same thing.
Do you have a license for that?
Great. But I never... Huh? No,
it's not federally regulated.
No.
So what have you burned with the burninator?
A wood. Like, talk about burn piles. We've got a
wood.
Yeah.
You have a flamethrower.
If you ever end up at the Keith Ranch, there's just large fire pyres everywhere.
There is like
with a couple of rats hanging off sticks.
So satisfying when you can set one of those awful honey locust stumps on fire. There's such great justice in doing that. Yeah,
stumps or skunks.
Janelle's house is the
If there was a skunk in there, I'd burn it.
All right, we know where skunks are in Janelle's animal kingdom.
Way low.
They're tiny.
Lower.
Are they above armadillos or below?
About on the same level. Yeah, they're all, Mm-mm.
I believe that Janelle's house is probably the original location of Burning Man. It sounds like it.
And it was an accident.
Didn't we end this nugget a long time ago?
That might have been a fake ending because we need that last part, and that's the nugget.
That's
the nugget. NuggetHateMail@gmail.com. If you are as shocked as I was that Janelle apparently thought that the Burninator was not a flamethrower. Like, those are the same.
You don't use it in the same way, really. I mean, okay.
Do you use it to burn things?
All right, but whatever. It doesn't.
We were just talking. I was talking in the episode about how they were using it to burn piles of wood.
I know, that's what made me think of it.
Because it's the same thing.
It's totally different.